don't mix up your car. This is Audi Q5 2023-2024 models. I'm going to show you how we're going to check engine bay top-ups. Very important for the new cars. Even you can see everything in your dashboard, but however, don't depend on the sensors. Sometimes sensors will play up, ending with bit hassles. Careful. Right. First of all, this is the bonnet opener. You can see here. You need to pull this latch. You hear the click sound. It's mean bonnet halfway open. Right. After that, you need to find out another latch here inside. Yeah, you can press this one, and after that you can open the bonnet. This is our lovely jubbly engine bay Audi Q5 2023. Right. First thing I'll show you. You know what is this symbol? This is screen washer symbol. You can fill screen washer. Don't add anything else. Just add screen washer until neck level. You are fine. Right. This is your coolant. You can see when it's hot, don't open. This is maximum level, and underneath you can see low level. Basically, when you want to top up your coolant, top up pink color coolant or red color coolant. Don't mix up coolant colors. It's not good for your car. Basically, different chemicals contaminated each other. Then after that, you ending with quicker leaking and ending with cooling system problem. Be careful. Right. If you need to top up engine oil, some reason, if your car say you need to top up engine oil, this is the symbol for the engine oil. You can open this lid and you can top up the engine oil. But however, when you're going to top up your engine oil, make sure use correct grade of engine oil. Different cars has a different grade engine oils. Because of that, we always using recommended engine always every car. You can see in behind lot of oil can behind. You know why we are keep it like this oil? Because different vehicle has a different specs. Because of that, very important, top up correct grade of the oil. Otherwise, you ending with problems, DPF problem, EGR problem, lot of hassle, lot of problem. Be careful. And also, this vehicle doesn't have a dipstick. If vehicle say you need to top up the engine oil, follow on board screen. It say the oil level, follow the screen, and if you need to top up little bit and take to the road test and have a look the oil level. Okay, if it not, again top up little bit, because if you top up bit by bit, you can top whatever you needed. But if you top up big amount, car ending with smoking, lot of hassle, some cars not starting, lot of problem it can occur. Then after that, you have to ending with the garage. Because of that, when you top up little bit, take to the road test, check the level on board computer. Then again, if you need a top up, good tip for you, be aware of the problem. And also, if someone need a dipstick for this car, you can see I'm going to remove this cover. You can see here, you can see this one. This is the knob for the dipstick, but if you want, you can buy the dipstick from the main dealer. You can remove that knob and you can install the dipstick there, and you can check manually if someone needed. Still, this car has a new system and old school way. Fine. If someone need a jump start, basically careful. Many people mix up the positive and negative. This is the positive. You can see this is the positive point, and if you need a negative point, this is the negative point. But be careful when you do the jump start. Don't mix up positive and negative. You will ending with lot of hassles, lot of problems. If some reason, if someone need to top up brake fluid, straight underneath here, you can see this is brake fluid reservoir. It's a DOT4. If some reason there is also the low level and the maximum level, follow the levels. If some reason your brake fluid level low, it's mean indication of worn brake pad. Could be check all around brake pad. If it brake pad low, your oil level going down. When you install the correct brake pads, it will come to the normal level. If some reason, if your all brake pads new, all around good, you still expiring with the fluid level going down, sometimes your vehicle has a manual clutch, it could be clutch problem, or could be some cylinders leaking, calipers leaking. Check underneath, all around you can find the solution, right? And the many people ask how we going to check the gear oil on this car. This car has a wet dual clutch. Basically you can't do at home. Basically you need to go to the specialist. It's right underneath here, this car gearbox right underneath that side. So basically you are not able to check the oil level in this gearbox. It's like a, you can, if you have a tools you can do it, but it's specialized job. So at the moment that's it. This is your air filter. If someone want to change the air filter, this is the air filter. And yeah, apart of that, other everything little bit specialized area. So I feel now you can top up your own car without any problem. If you have any question, comment, suggestion, please mention in the comment section. I'll come back to you as soon as possible. Don't mix up your car.